What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fine. And today, as usual, we're gonna continue with the fragments. All right. So today I'm gonna read to you three more fragments: 9, 10, and 10a. So let's get started. The nines from the same. A philosopher famous in the Stoic school brought out of his satchel the fifth book of Epictetus, the philosopher's discourses, which were arranged by Arian, and no doubt are in agreement with the writings of Zeno and Chrysippus. In this book, written of course in Greek, we read this sentence: impressions by which man's mind is struck at first sight of anything that reaches his intellect are not under his will or control, but thrust themselves on the recognition of men by a certain force of their own. But the sense by which these impressions are recognized are voluntary and depend on man's control. Therefore, when some fearful sound of thunder, or a failing house, or sudden news, or of some danger or other, or something else of this sort happens, even the wise man is bound to be moved for a while and shrink and grow pale, not from anticipation of any evil, but from rapid and unconsidered movements, forestalling the action of the rational mind. Presently, however, the wise man does not assent to such impressions, that is, these appearances which terrify his mind. He does not approve or confirm them by his opinion, but rejects and repels them, and does not think that there is anything formidable in them. And this, they say, is the difference between the wise man and the fool. That the fool thinks that the impressions which at first strike him as harsh and cruel are really such, and as they go on, approves them with his own assent, and confirms them by his opinion, and as if they were really formidable. While the wise man, after showing emotion in color and complexion for a brief moment, does not give his assent, but keeps the opinions which he has always held about such impressions, firm and strong, as of things which do not really deserve to be feared at all, but only inspire an empty and fictitious terror. These opinions and words of Epictetus, the philosopher, derived from the judgments of the Stoics, and the read of the Stoics were read in the book I have mentioned that he held and expressed. The 10th. It goes without any title. I have heard Favorinus say that Epictetus, the philosopher, said that most of those who seemed to philosophize were philosophers only with their lips and without action. There is a still stronger saying, which Arian, in the books that he composed on his lectures, has recorded that he constantly used. For, said he, when he noticed a man lost to shame of misdirected energy and debased morals, bold and confident in speech, and devoted in attention to all else but his soul, when he saw a man of this sort meddling with the pursuits and studies of philosophy, venturing in the physics and studying dialectic, and initiating any inquiries of this sort, he would appeal to gods and men, and so appealing would chide the man in these words: Man, where are you putting them? Look and see whether your vessel is made clean. For if you put them into the vessel of fancy, they are lost. If they turn bad, they might as well be vinegar or urine, or worse. Nothing surely could be truer or weeder than these words, in which the greatest of philosophers asserted that the written doctrines of philosophy, if poured into dirty and defiled vessel of a false and debased mind, are altered, changed, and spoiled, and to use this cynic phrase, turn to urine or anything fuller than that. Moreover, Epictetus also, as we heard from the same Favorinus, used to say that there were two faults far more serious and vile than any others: want of endurance and want of self-control, the failure to bear and endure the wrongs we have to bear, and the failure to forbear the pleasures and other things that we ought to forbear. And so he said, if man should take to heart these two words and watch the command himself to keep them, he will be free for the most part from error and will live a most peaceful life. And the words he said were these two: bear and forbear. And the tense A. When the safety of our souls and regard of our true selves is in question, one may have to act at times without reason. This is a saying of Epictetus, quoted with approval by Arrian. Alright guys, so as usual we're gonna continue with the fragments but tomorrow, so thank you for joining me today. On this video we're gonna continue as usual but tomorrow. Thank you, see you, and bye.